And we're live. Jax West, Stephen Avery Project, MAM Gossip, Justice with Jax, going over the Stephen Avery Calumet County jail calls for when he was in jail, hasn't gone to court yet. Brendan is not a suspect yet. Brendan hasn't falsely confessed. We are on January 8th, 2006. This is call number 409. There are only 3 calls this day. So the first call is 10 minutes and 40 seconds. The second call is 12 minutes and 45 seconds. And the last call is 19 minutes, 45 seconds. So you're talking 42 minutes or so. So we'll be able to burn through this one fairly quickly. Don't forget to thumbs up so we can find it in a search, and subscribe if you want to be notified of when I go live. And all these calls are on the Foul Play channel on Facebook, and they are thanks to Rookie 1082 who filed a Freedom of Information Act to get all these calls. There's like 839 currently, and they're still trying to get more. So off we go on hitting play. Let the music play.
This is a public communication.
That sounded like Alan.
Call from.
Oh, it's me.
An inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or a call waiting will disconnect the call.
Okay.
This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Okay.
To hear the cost of the...
Hello? Hello?
Yeah?
What are you doing?
Sitting here.
Why?
Well, why not?
Oh.
Call his number.
Call his number. Huh?
I don't know.
You don't know. Why don't you know?
Ice cream. Hey.
Yeah?
Ice cream.
No, I don't know.
Huh? Mm. No? You got half an hour, you're done.
Half an hour and I'm done.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Working.
Who's working?
Oh. I guess somebody's working on a Sunday.
Well, I wouldn't be working, yeah.
Huh?
I'd be taking apart some boards.
Mm. For what?
Huh?
For what?
Well, I gotta get rid of them.
Oh. Mm.
Take the nails out and whatnot.
Mm. Well,
And I did a couple of...
No, this isn't Alan. That's now Chuck. But the person who answered sounded like Alan.
Oh, not today. I didn't start today.
Yeah. What is she doing?
Looking at a paper.
For what?
Well, I don't know. Newspaper.
Hey, girl. Hey, I got a friend who every time I call her, that's how she answers her phone.
It came in the paper.
Oh. I see.
Oh, yucky, Maz. I take Prilosec, or the generic of Prilosec. So I take 1 pill a day. I take it in the morning, and I don't have any acid indigestion. And I take it every morning.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Lose weight with ice cream.
Oh. Yeah.
Sugar-free.
Yeah, sugar-free shit.
That's Aki stuff.
Yeah.
That's ice cream they're talking about.
I bought some of that. I think I threw it away. No, I don't like sherbet either.
Mm. I see.
Yeah.
I just got up.
Oh, yeah? Boy, it's lazy.
Lazy. We've been up all night. We didn't go to bed till after breakfast.
Well,
Yeah, we fucked around all night.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Gave the woman a hard time all night long. Every time she came in.
Who was that?
The officer.
Well,
Yeah. She called us schoolgirls.
who?
Schoolgirls.
Schoolgirl?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of schoolgirls.
Me and Chucky are coming up tonight.
Oh, yeah, not Barbara?
She said next week Sunday.
Oh,
And Happy New Year. Is
yeah?
it
Not this week.
trying to pronounce that. Is it Lucy?
Right?
His transmission went out. He was over by Earl this morning. His reverse and his, I don't know what other one.
Which one?
So the green one that he fixed.
Well,
Now he's got Bobby.
So you are loose.
Transferred plates on Bobby.
Oh man.
I don't know what car he had. Old blue. Old blue, yeah.
oh yeah?
Not new blue. Old blue.
I got a transmission.
94, 95. We don't have a train.
He's going to try to wreck this car now.
What do you mean? I got my tranny out of mine.
Got his tranny out of his. But now he transferred for the other car. He's going to drive that Bobby's old one, or other one.
Yeah.
He can go through cars. Holy fussy.
Yeah, he's rough.
Yeah. Earl said the transmission's out. It's junk. He was over by Earl early this morning. He must have been.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know.
Yeah, mine should fit that.
Did he pay you, Chucky?
No.
Brian didn't pay you yet?
No.
He was going to pay you in cash, I think, for that others.
That's what Robert told me.
Yeah. But that's, I maybe heard that from you.
Oh.
I'll tell you. We leave about 4:45, I think, though.
Well, we can leave a little early.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, he said that he talked to me the last 2 days.
Who?
Channel 26.
He talked to you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what?
He didn't say about a lot. He just said he talked to me.
Well,
Yeah.
how do you know?
I watched it on TV.
What, it was on TV?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I told you last night.
no. I know something was going to be on last night.
Yeah.
That's all they had on there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, just about that, the island and that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Chucky said about the 9 or 10. I went to bed 7:15 last night. And first, who called me? Somebody called me. I know Dad called me at 8. Oh, Lloyd called me at 8:30. Dad called me before that.
What did he call you for?
Who?
Lloyd.
Just said he had took Grandma out to eat to get her out of the house. You know, she's in a walking chair, a walking thing.
Yeah.
I'll be back later.
You know. So,
Yeah.
and Rosie's in that home.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
They wanted to put her in a different home, and Lloyd says, no way you're going to put her in there. This is only for 3 weeks that she got it, until she can walk on her own.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then she comes back home.
So.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I was sick yesterday and last night. But
Yeah.
then I was 4 or 5 times up during the night.
Oh.
I don't know.
I think I feel like I got a shit coming on.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that poor guy. He's pretty nice.
Yeah, ain't bad.
You know,
No.
see, you get that in there.
No.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
What is it? Oh, put it to 12.
Yeah.
20 to 12.
Yeah.
Whatever. I gotta clean my house here. I finally done my dishes since Friday. I haven't done them since Friday. And there wasn't even too many. I gotta clean it up. I gotta get the vacuum cleaner in the living room.
Well, that means I make some more money, huh?
How?
Selling my tranny.
Oh, well, I don't know if he's even gonna fix that right now. Old told me it was junk. What the tranny is. No,
No.
I don't know. He can't even pay Chucky. And Barbara said he was gonna pay him up.
No.
Yeah.
Well, either one of them can pay.
Huh?
Either one of them can pay.
I know. First Barbara was going to go with me. Then I said, why don't we have Chucky? Because she's got a car that's reliable.
Yeah.
And now she said she let Chucky go in the first place. And she'll go next week, Sunday.
Yeah, that's what she says.
I know.
Picks on her.
I went this morning and went and stopped by Earl's house to see the girls. Well, Brittany was the only one that was out of bed. She was doing the dishes. And then I left there and I went to Francis Crick and I had a cup of coffee over by the restaurant and Earl was sitting there. So I had a cup of coffee there.
Well, his car must have still moved then, huh?
Huh?
Brian car.
Well, it's sitting in front of the garage by her. Right in the way of where she puts her car in, I think. Her Suburban.
No.
I don't know. He is rough on them things.
Yeah.
I was surprised Barbara's holes up because he had it up north that one weekend.
No.
So I just got a message from, so my little dog, Maddie, I adopted her from a rescue. And so she's got a sibling. And so the owners of the sibling just messaged me saying, can't believe it's been 3 years. And here's the picture of how my dog sister was doing. And so sent me a picture of their dog and their girl Leia. And so I sent her a picture of Maddie.
He said, well, yeah, that's what I was going to tell you.
Yeah, I suppose there's nothing else. I'll see when you get up. Yeah.
When I get up.
When you get up here.
Oh, okay then.
I got to take a shit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to remember that I need to call my mom and tell her I need to take a shit. All right, we're going into call 410 at 2:29 p.m. This one lasts 12 minutes and 45 seconds. Yeah, isn't it sweet for her to keep in touch, to see her, her little sister? It's cute, so, but we adopted from the same rescue.
This is a public communication services collect call from
That's me.
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored.
I get creeped out every time it says the three-way thing, especially after Debbie's sister asking for a three-way. Oh, that's sweet, Maz.
Yeah, see?
What are you doing?
I don't know. I did fall asleep a little bit too. I dozed off.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, we're in quarter 5.
Oh.
Is it doing anything up by you, or don't you know?
I don't know.
Well, it's not doing nothing.
No. No, I ain't supposed to do that until about 12 o'clock.
Oh, no. Oh, that's okay then.
We might have snow flurries before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's the big day. Tomorrow night.
For what?
I don't know, whatever's on TV.
Yeah, Monday night and Tuesday night.
Yeah. Why 2 nights? Ain't you going to get it done in one night?
I don't know. I don't know. You got me. I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, me and Jackie are coming.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning, Earl's going to rip my car down.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He said there should be parts here for that.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right, Marilyn. He never, hey, how you doing? How you feeling, Mom?
Earl said aluminum or
Yeah.
the kind I got, or a different kind. I think he said you got the parts here all.
Yeah. We got the 99s.
Mm-hmm. They don't have to be all 99 though.
No.
They can be up. I don't know what he said.
Yeah, a little amount on that.
Yeah.
98, 99, 97.
2000.
I thought I heard Jeff come in the house. I was going to show him the picture of Maddie's sister.
Nobody ripped the wheels apart on them. They ripped the trunks apart.
Yeah.
Not the wheels.
No. No.
Oh, sad Julie.
What's it going to cost to fix my car? 100 or over yet? He said we should have all the parts out in the yard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Well, yeah.
Well, pretty much of them, if there is.
Yeah. Maybe the brakes.
Okay, Carrie, but did you ask her if she took a shit today?
And whatever has got to go with it, maybe a hub. Unless you got to cut the hubs.
Yeah. Rotor.
Yeah, Becky.
Well, there's hubs on there too.
There's that too.
No, it's on the back.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
So no, that front wheel, well, they might have fixed all four. I mean, check all four then.
Oh, yeah.
So that's 3 of them already.
Yeah.
Professional dog groomer. Nice. Hello, Trish.
I said, Chucky, I got to use your car tomorrow.
Where do you have to go tomorrow?
I have to go pay those bills.
What bills?
What bills? I got no bills. You got them.
Oh.
No, well, yeah, they're yours. I mean, that one that I'm talking on is most of it. I got that all ready to go, though.
What?
The light bill, the telephone bill.
Oh.
My light bill is $400.
Again?
Yeah,
Why is that?
$392 something. I don't know how come that is. Maybe somewhere on here from last month yet. I don't know.
Where you get the money for the phone bill?
I dug it out of somewhere.
Yeah, good, Gary.
Our money, and then the rest I put to it. What I put away always. No, I had 400 only put away. Dad had some that he gives me though. Lights, phones. I took that and the rest I put in there. I put 100 and something out of my check.
Keep track
I
of
don't
that.
want to get behind that shit.
No.
Or they never be able to pay it.
Yeah. How much you putting on it for?
Or on what?
The bill.
2. 4 for light bill.
Oh.
I gave Lloyd that light bill for down there. From the get to Lloyd never came and got his taxes or anything.
He did?
No.
Oh, I thought you said you did.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think he went there about him. And Lloyd said that he didn't. He said, I'm going to take that light bill along with me. But when did Lloyd come down for that?
Oh.
Friday?
Oh.
You know. He said he was going to pay his taxes anyway, so. So what's the difference if he ain't got him?
No.
He can come as far as Sheboygan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Won't hurt him.
No.
I'm watching the flower garden.
Oh.
It's relaxing.
Oh. Well.
Yeah, and I need some of that. I don't want to go down to that guy tomorrow.
Well, hopefully, guy from Stevens Point will send some money to you.
Why, did you write a letter?
I'm gonna do it tonight.
That was last night. Didn't you say that?
This call was from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
I thought you said that last night.
Well. I did that tonight.
You know, we got somebody in there if you need spelling.
I got dictionary.
Okay. Sometimes if you don't know how to spell it, you can't look it up in dictionary either.
Well.
I know that.
Yeah.
Well, I pronounced the word the other day that Barbara didn't even know how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know where the heck she is. Brendan must have been babysitting last night.
Where?
Like Carla.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. How do you know?
Probably.
How do you know?
Because they had to go out.
They had to?
Oh, no.
Huh?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, what?
No, that's next week.
Yeah, they're going out next week.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going, Barbara's got to babysit.
Oh.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barbara got babysit.
Who is?
One of the kids.
Mm.
Should be all bumming.
Like she is today. And she's at Cottage Lane.
Huh?
I said, why, you going to buy a cottage? She says, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where Cottage Lane is.
I don't
I
know.
can tell you.
I don't know. Well, Chucky's house that transmission's been Brian.
I don't know. He's running Bobby's. He transferred the license on it.
Yeah. That ain't gonna last long.
Huh?
That ain't gonna last long.
Why?
Not the way he goes.
I know.
You know, you put that in the
His,
ditch.
that green one, the transmission is burnt right up.
I gave you a treat.
That's what Earl said.
Yeah.
He was over by him this morning.
Yeah.
And you might have to learn how to drive a little bit better.
Yeah, but they can't take that beating like that.
Well, no.
No.
With caramel inside.
I don't know. Now he's got Bobby's and Bobby doesn't know that.
I have to eat all the junk that's in this house before Monday, so it's gone.
You must have called them.
I don't know.
Well, you need the title.
Well, Barbara must have the title for them vehicles.
Yeah.
That's the one that they tried the trunk open with.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all must be all busted.
Yeah.
Well, it's runnable, and it's got a
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know how you can go through that many cars.
Yeah. He's a roughneck.
It must be.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, tomorrow you'll have to call for that card.
Why, what?
You know, and see.
You know, getting that stuff back.
Yeah.
All right, Carrie. Yay.
Well, once you get the card, we can
I don't
get
have any grandchildren, Becky. And my son told me
that.
he doesn't want to have children. So
Then it's gone.
I'll be bummed if it never happens, but it's my son's life to live it how he wants.
Yeah, I'm not even worried about it.
Yeah, I
I just made sure I got enough pills. I got to pick them up. If the doctor give me them,
Yeah.
because they got 0 on them,
But he got 0 on him.
because I can't give them more. Usually I can't give them more until I go back to the doctor. But sometimes he does do that, this other doctor. Yeah.
Yeah.
He did on one other one. Maybe he done it on this one already too. I don't know. I can tell you. I threw all them papers away, so I don't know what the hell that one's for. I cleaned house yesterday a little bit.
Oh.
Papers that were laying around here. Threw it all away. And I burned it away, so I couldn't keep one of them.
I suppose Chuck didn't call the numbers either, huh?
What numbers?
For them 2 guys.
I said I'm going down to by him tomorrow.
Oh. No, I'm talking about the one for the money.
One for the money.
For servers.
I'm going down by him tomorrow.
Oh. You know where he lives?
No, I don't know where he lives, but I know where his garage is in.
Very true for you, Christy. Absolutely.
He'll get his name off there.
My son's
He
26.
lives a block up from there.
How do you know if he ain't going to be at his garage?
No, he's never at his garage. It's just a warehouse.
Oh,
He's a block up from that. The next corner, you got to take a right. He lives right on that corner.
Well, that's something that Marnie has talked about because her oldest, or not her oldest,
In the yard. It's not still.
because she's got twins and Emily actually came out before Andrew. But Andrew's baby is due this month, I think. And she really hates the thought of never being able to meet her grandbaby.
On the right side.
yeah.
Yeah, I suppose then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, otherwise we'll see you later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
So that call was at 2:30. Now there's no calls until this one. This is call number 411 at 8:15 p.m. and it lasts 19 minutes and 45 seconds.
Hello?
This is a public communication services collect call from
You know who it is.
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
What the hell was that?
What?
What did you say?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, because babies are allowed at the prison. So maybe she doesn't want the baby going to the prison. But video visits are available. But like for Melissa, her sister Crystal, they've told her kids that Melissa is just away at art school. So she hasn't Melissa's niece, she's never met her. And her nephew was just a little guy.
No.
No.
I'm punishing them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you can't use the fucking phone. You can't fuck with the TV or nothing.
Yeah, right.
You know, when you take a shower, you can take a shower. Otherwise, your hands off till I take a shower.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I've heard the Baby Shark song, but luckily
Yeah, right.
that's way after my parenting duties. I had Blue's Clues. That was my son's big thing when he was little.
Yeah. Okay, you got shit? Well, you better wait for a minute then.
Wipe the toilet by you?
Well, the toilet's all by us. It's in the front.
What? I'm supposed to know where the front is.
In your cell.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So when did you get home?
8 o'clock.
Oh, I figured.
Yeah, Chucky had a good day.
And he watched Barney. Oh my God, did I hate Barney. But Blue's Clues I like.
I figured you'd go stop and eat or something.
No. No, Christopher was coming out here.
Oh. Oh. Yeah.
You can't eat. You can fat thing you eat.
Huh?
Dad, what are you doing?
Anything he wants to?
Huh?
Anything he wants to?
I noticed that.
Mm.
He's smelling everything like there's something around.
He's what?
Smelling everything.
Oh.
I didn't have the wiggles either. Natasha. And then when I babysat a niece later, you know, my son was in like junior high or something at that time. So when I babysat my niece, it was the Teletubbies. Oh, that sucks too.
He gets mad when Barry's out there.
Yeah.
Shut up, I told you.
Alexa,
Now I gotta go out there and see Bear.
Baby
Yeah.
Shark. I don't know
He
that
thought he was
word,
going to do
but
that
ask me to
yesterday
sing a
when I took
song,
him to
and I'll
change.
round one out from my repertoire. Alexa,
Oh,
sing a song.
let's see.
Didn't you have 20 minutes?
When?
Today?
I'd imagine.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Doggies. I just want doggies.
I don't know what time I
And
left.
that's 'cause doggies are so lovely. Greyhounds,
know?
Rottweilers, Cockatoos, Dachshunds, Show your favorite shoes, poodles
Yeah.
of lovely poodles.
You better get
A
20 kids.
canine comrade will
Yeah, I would say.
That's right.
I think we did.
You know, I don't know what that fucking Debbie either.
What?
Because I know her daughter's got the internet.
Well,
Because her husband was there last night, and they were talking about faxing me a pizza over. A piece
Oh,
of
we've
pizza.
done the tell you a joke thing a whole bunch of times.
huh? How can you fax?
My nephew, older than my son, he was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
How can they fax it to you?
Well, they'd have to fax it to the jail. You know, so I know they got a fax machine.
Mhm.
So they must have the internet.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
15-year gap. Holy smokes.
You know,
Okay.
not at all.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, you look at, you know, she found out about Jody. Then sooner or later, but she was all right with everything.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. And she's saying, I love you again and everything else. And, yeah.
Mm.
I don't know either.
I like Care Bears.
Jesse said it's so fishy.
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah. I don't know either. Oh, well.
Call from the Calumet County
Turtle
Jail.
Power.
This call may be monitored or recorded.
I'll play the game too, I guess.
You just don't say nothing.
No, not important. I don't
Oh my
tell her
gosh,
not
Becky.
important anyway. Yeah. Yeah. So Jody didn't call nothing?
No.
I graduated high school in 1989.
Oh.
You didn't get no letter from her?
No. But there ain't no, we don't get no on the weekend.
Oh, yeah, I forgot it was Sunday.
Yeah. Or even on a Saturday we don't. Yeah.
Get your nose off of there.
Saturday or Sunday we don't get no mail.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, you're going down to his house?
Yeah, I think so. I might have to go to town for breaks, too.
Yeah. Or, I don't know. Well, look at his garage and see what it says.
I had my son in 93.
Yeah. But he lives right up from there, on the right side,
Mm.
on the corner, on the opposite side. Well, you can't miss it. There's a fence around it, by the yard there.
Oh,
Yeah. If he's got some cars there or not. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's where he lives. Yeah. You got to tell him who you are.
You're kidding. Why?
Why?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Well, you might not need no brakes anyway.
Oh, yeah, I think so. I think I need everything.
No, they might be in that other car. There might be good ones in there.
I don't play to put second-hand ones in it.
Well, if they're like brand new.
So where are they going to be like brand new?
Well, if they're in their car.
I have all my son's Star Wars toys are all boxed up and saved for him to be able. And Toy Story. He loved Toy Story. So he's got all the Toy Story stuff from the first Toy Story. Oh, and my one of my sisters is April Fool's Day.
No.
Oh, yeah, so they're decent ones.
Oh, I don't want decent ones. They got
Can't remember 54, 55. I hear you. I have to think all the time when somebody says, "How old are you?" And I'm like, it's not because I don't want to tell people my age. I'll tell you. I don't care. But I can't remember.
Well, I don't know.
What's more important? A lawyer there, Smallville.
Those?
Oh, yeah, but he's not that much.
He's got 5 put away.
Oh, yeah, so I put away. Where's the others for that?
Well, he might not have none for that.
For what?
A lawsuit.
Why?
Because most of the time you don't.
Huh?
Most time when you put a lawsuit in, you don't put money down.
Oh, no?
No.
Well, I don't know. How am I supposed to know?
No. Well, just like me too. With the lawsuit.
Then they take half of the lawsuit.
Yeah, well, they take so much percentage. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought I couldn't go to bed now because I got left-handed run a little bit. But now it's the problem to catch him again.
Oh, Pee-wee.
Well, he had his
He's a rebel. A loner, Daddy.
water dish.
Did you put some carpet in the dog coop?
No, there's a quilt in there.
Where did you get quilt from?
I got a quilt out of the hallway that was in there that I was supposed to fix for Mark.
Oh, wow. So natural triplets. Scary.
They would have went.
I will be 49 on July 3rd.
Yeah, see if you can get a hold of Jim tomorrow too.
Jim who?
The investigator.
Oh, I forget about him.
Because then you can go talk to Redoughton there.
Who?
Jim.
Oh.
We'll talk to some of his guys, see if they've seen anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know.
Oh, no. No? Yeah. Yeah, you can never tell if they've seen something or what.
No.
Well, if they did it in the morning, or they did something.
Well, yeah, I believe you. They did something. A lot of times they're down in the pit at night.
And in the morning. In the morning early.
Oh, yeah, in the morning.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, so Chucky gives you that money in the morning.
Oh, the bed rest thing. That would drive me bonkers. Even though I'm lazy AF, I love to just lay around and do nothing. But being told I have to lay there, yikes.
I don't know, Earl can decide. 250, 250. Yeah. Because there ain't no miles on there. 100,000.
Yeah, but it doesn't last too long anyway.
Well, that's his problem.
That's funny, Becky. One of my favorite stories from my mom is, so I call him my dad. He's my stepfather, but they got married when I was 5, and he was actually my mom's high school sweetheart. And so they were on the phone watching Wizard of Oz. They both had it on. And so then my mom had said, "Oh, I love this part." And he says, "What's the big deal on this?" And she says, "Oh, when it turns into color." And he's like, "It goes in color?" And she's like, yeah. So it turns out my dad only had a black and white TV. So he got on a bike and rode his bike over to my mom's house so he could see that it was now in color.
What is tonight?
Well, I had a visit, then I'm now talking to you.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if you talk to him, he might have money. He might even have the whole
Yikes, Julie.
Yeah, right.
You never know.
People work all their lives and they don't have that.
You know? But he's got a garage.
So?
Yeah. And his family had money. Yeah, they left him a lot. I don't remember how much.
Oh, that's sweet, Maz.
Because now all he does is buy cars.
Well,
He buys them and lets them sit now. That's all he does.
it's kind of stupid.
Yeah. We've got so many warehouses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, look at the garage. He's got so many.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, not now, so I'll call you, I don't know, later on
Yeah.
after I get up. I have to call you for that phone number.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
What phone number?
Not that lawyer in Madison.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm going to call Steve in the morning when I get up.
yeah.
Yeah. And see what he thinks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if I get the one from, Madison. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for falls in prison.
Oh, wow, Maz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they read your rights to you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What was it for?
What?
That one.
Which one?
Couldn't read your rights.
Oh, that was for the gun.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, my rights were for the gun. That wasn't for the murder case.
Well, yeah, it would have been for the guns.
Yeah. So that's a different story.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's two different charges.
And that's the thing that most people don't think about. That's what they got him on, is being a felon, having a gun. Not allowed. So no matter what, Stephen would have been going to prison. So, and I don't remember what the sentence was for having the gun. So he would have been in prison no matter what.
Well, because you can only do that.
Well, I can't go real early because I won't know if I have to do some parts or something.
Take this job and shove it.
And I got to call the druggist for my pills in case the doctor don't, I don't know, he'll give me them.
Yeah.
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 And I say, no, she's got to look at doctor's appointment. Well, I haven't been there for a long time now.
Yeah.
I've been just getting refills.
Yeah.
I put it on their computer.
Yeah. Well, if you're home when I call, you stay home if you anyway. But let's see if you can talk to that guy, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you go over there, get his phone number and his email.
Oh, Cindy, total bummer. Yeah, I've been on for a long time. And hello.
We'll see in the trailer.
And this is actually the last call on this video. And we'll go to the next day because Jeff is still working. And that's 81 minutes for the next one.
Corner house anyway. Yeah. As soon as you turn the block, he's right there. Yeah. Well, maybe you can do some good.
4.5 hours, Cindy? Don't make me do math.
Yeah, I suppose it's not now.
Like 4.5, 5 hours?
Yeah.
I'll talk to tomorrow on the way.
Yeah, if you get a chance when you come back home, have that transferred to there.
Is Daddy going to be home?
No, you.
What?
Have that money transferred onto here.
Oh, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
200?
Well, Chuck gives you some for 400.
Well, the thing that confuses him on that, Maz, is he had a FOID card. Or not FOID card. Not a FOID card. He was able to get a hunting license. So why is he able to get a hunting license if he can't have a gun? So he totally didn't understand it. Plus, the gun that's there is Rolly's gun. It was hanging above Stephen's bed, but it's Rolly's. But it doesn't matter. You can't be living in a place that has guns.
Out of my bill. Because I got 200 or 192. There might be 100 that would be extra.
Yeah. Well, you can still take the 4. That one was good. Yeah.
Yeah, Carrie, I got notified. I got emails every time so far that I've done a new video. And it's like 8 seconds in, I get the notification. I see it on my phone that it's notifying me that I'm live. So I don't get it.
Yeah, then do satisfaction for the money tomorrow morning then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay then.
Okay then.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. So I'll be pausing the calls. Paused, I think. And then I'll end the stream and we'll start a new one. But first, I'll answer Natasha here. They think the bullet came from the Glen. Why can't I remember the name of it? But whatever the shotgun thing is, that's Rolly's. That was above Steven's bed. Glenn. Why isn't Jeff up here? Marshall or Warfield or something? Yeah, 22. Which that gun would not be able to get a bullet to go through your skull unless you were way close up. Jeff and I went over that at some point because Jeff's an NRA instructor and a gun enthusiast, and he knows so much about guns. So there's no way that gun and that 22 rifle is a very common gun. It's like the starter gun. It's what you use to shoot at squirrels or rabbits, which is what Rolly used it for. Bobby had one that Scott was trying to sell at his job the next day. And Rolly had said that he would shoot that gun all the time, and he would be shooting at the garage because there was a hole by the garage that some varmint lived in and would come out, and he was shooting at it. So there would be shells all over from that gun. So, all right, ending this one and continuing on the next one for January 9th. See you over there.